whole right. The New York man is back in the Big Apple, back in the Big East where he belongs. Hall of Fame basketball coach Rick Pitino will be taking over the St. John's men's basketball program. The two sides coming to a 6-year agreement, which will put him in charge through 2029. Big news out of the Big East. Rick Pitino belongs in top-tier college basketball. He's one of the best coaches of all time, and it's absolutely crazy to think about. It looked like his career was over back in 2017 when the scandal at Louisville dropped. I mean, it was not looking good for him whatsoever, but he has risen from the ashes, and he is back in the Big East where he belongs. I'm going to break down everything going on with the story, give you my 2 cents on the whole situation. But if you could first, drop a quick like on this video, hit that subscribe button if you're not already. New videos every single weekday. Let's get into it. So the New York native Rick Pitino, Hall of Fame basketball coach, is heading back to the city, taking over at St. John's University, who honestly used to be a perennial powerhouse in the Big East, has fallen on hard times. He's replacing Mike Anderson, who really wasn't getting it done. He was like a 500 level. What was he? He was a 500 level head coach, I think. 68 and 56 with 30 and 46 overall in the Big East. So really not getting it done. But this St. John program as a whole has not been getting it done. They've made one tournament appearance in the last 8 seasons. They haven't won a tournament game since 2000. Man, that's a long fall off from those powerhouse teams of the 80s. It's really crazy to think about. But Rick Pitino, if anybody, can get them back to glory. He's taken 5 separate schools to the NCAA tournament, most recently his Iona Gales. After that scandal broke in 2017 in Louisville, kind of went and coached in Greece for a little while, disappeared off the map. He came back after the COVID season in 2020, took over Iona, made 2 tournaments in just 3 seasons there, including both a regular season and a tournament championship in both of those seasons. So he had nothing but success at Iona, and now he is back in big-time college basketball. And most notably, I mean, he took Providence to the Final Four the last time. I mean, he was technically in the Big East after that. Louisville's not really a Big East team. You know, Conference USA, when he took over at Louisville, ended up finishing in the ACC. But they had a nice little stint there for 8 years in the Big East, so he knows Big East basketball. He is all about it. 3 separate universities to the Final Four. 2 national championships, one at Kentucky, one at Louisville. Really funny to think about 2 rival schools. He won at both of them. Hard to hate. Plus 5 other Final Four appearances in his career. 1 million tournament berths. This guy knows college basketball. This guy delivers on the biggest stage. And this is a huge get for St. John's, who have really struggled. And it kind of brings back a little juice to the Big East. The Big East has been struggling. All the conference realignments, all that sort of stuff. It's kind of lost the magic and mystique that it used to have in the late 70s all the way through to the 2000s. The Big East was big-time basketball, and that's kind of fallen by the wayside. But now Rick Pitino's back to take over this struggling program. And I know Providence can't be happy. Providence has been kind of rolling through the Big East now. His ex-school he coached at, a lot of fun. You want to see the rivalries. You want to see the juice. But for those of you that don't know, the 2017 scandal was really what kind of got him removed from Louisville, where he was cruising. He had coached at Louisville for 16 years. Looked like he was going to coach there till he died. And it was weird. Allegedly, an Adidas employee paid a student's family $100,000 to come play for Louisville. He was a recruit. But Rick Pitino said he knew nothing about it. He had no idea, wasn't informed. And the investigation kind of exonerated him. They said there really wasn't anything there. There was no way he could have possibly known this was happening. There was no evidence for that. And I know he was upset about it. He was going after the NCAA. He was looking to possibly sue them. They were besmirching his name. It got him wrongfully fired, clearly, because he didn't do anything wrong. Not to say that there wasn't improper things happening, but he wasn't involved with it. He oversaw the program. There was no way he could have known this. So he kind of fell out of good graces. He was exonerated, and now he's back. You like to see a good comeback story. And he is a little up there now. He is 70 years old. But man, sometimes coaches last a long time. 6 years, 76, that could be his final run there. I think he can get this St. John's program back to being a big-time basketball school, consistent tournament appearances, probably win some tournament games. I know they've been struggling. Maybe he finds himself all the way back into a Final Four. It's hard to tell, but this is a huge get for St. John's. This is good for college basketball. We needed him back in the spotlight. It's always good to have these big-time coaches coaching in big-time games at big-time programs. We're running out of these guys. You know, we're kind of falling off. Coach K retired last year. Jim Boeheim retired this year. You want to keep these legends around as long as possible. But then again, maybe some new young legends will spark up, but it doesn't seem to be that way. If you look at the NCAA tournament, it's a lot of the old guard. They know how to win these games. They find ways to win these games. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Will this be a success? Can he get this St. John's program into being a competitive program? Can he get them to another Final Four? 4 schools, 4 Final Fours? That might be an NCAA record, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share this video with your friends, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.